I am so excited that Rare Beauty is partnering with Ulta Beauty on their first guest donation partnership with a brand. All of February, anyone can donate in store at checkout no matter what they're buying. And you will be able to support youth well being through the Rare Impact Fund and Ulta Beauty Charitable Foundation. This partnership means the most to me, and I can't wait to see the difference we'll all make together.
The world seemed perfectly still for a heartbeat. Then, with a tap of Selena Gomez's perfectly manicured finger, everything changed. Maybe you felt it too, that electric disruption in your group chats, the viral ripple sprinting across feeds and phones. Even a headline scrawled in red at the bottom of your favorite news channel. Selena Gomez breaks the internet. What sounded like a bit of celebrity hyperbole at first grew impossible to ignore. Scroll after scroll, Selena's face was everywhere, and the stories about the event quickly began to spiral out of control. What happened? How did things escalate to this wild, almost unmanageable fervor? And what does this all say about the cult of celebrity and our own obsession with these star-studded spectacles? It's time to go behind the headlines and discover what really happened at Selena's shattering event. The story that's gripping millions and, perhaps, subtly warning us all. Selena Gomez has been mastering the art of the tease since her early days on Disney Channel. Yet, nothing quite compared to the mystery leading up to the event. It started innocently enough. Cryptic posts on Instagram, a blackout on Twitter, and a string of TikToks that fizzled into static. Fans were left to decipher what this all meant. Was a new album drop? A secret love affair revealed? Or something more profound? People began to speculate. Reddit threads burned hot with wild theories. Some claimed Selena was staging a massive reveal about her own health struggles. Others believed she was collaborating with another superstar, and a select few thought it was all an elaborate performance art piece, blurring the line between reality and fiction. "Why is Selena acting like this?" asked one fan. "It's like something is coming that we're not ready for." The buzz grew by the hour. Paparazzi staked out every possible Los Angeles hotspot. Even the most reliable industry insiders could only shrug. Something big was coming, and it had everyone on edge. The location was hush-hush until the last minute. An unmarked, high-security warehouse in downtown L.A. Only a select group of journalists, influencers, and Gomez's closest confidantes received the magical, engraved invitations. Each invite simply read, "Come see." Outside, the crowd of disappointed fans grew thick. Thousands blocked traffic, their phone screens illuminated with hope and jealousy. Drone cameras hovered overhead, capturing the chaos. Social media platforms struggled to keep up as millions posted, commented, and live-streamed their own take from the outside. Inside, however, the atmosphere was charged with things unspoken. Everything, from the pulsing music to the artful, looming projections of Selena's face on the walls, hinted at a spectacle both grand and unsettling. At the stroke of 9, it began. The music cut out. Spotlights found Selena, shadowed but unmistakable, standing impossibly still at the center of the room. No elaborate stage, no microphone, just a living room armchair and one of the world's most followed women looking more vulnerable than ever. Without warning, she began to speak, but not the way anyone expected. Her voice quivered but found its strength inch by inch. "I know what you want from me," Selena said, her gaze unwavering. "You want the next headline, the pixie cut, or the heartbreak story. But have you ever wanted the truth?" Then, she did what almost no star does. She opened her phone, mirror in real time to the warehouse's walls, and scrolled the ugly, raw flood of direct messages and internet gossip she receives every day. Some were hopeful, supportive. Others were filled with bile venom and unspeakable cruelty. As she read aloud, the gravity of a life lived in public view felt painfully heavy. Tears streaked, and not for the last time that night. Selena wasn't offering a Hollywood confession. She was showing the audience, both present and millions more online, the cost of being iconic. People in the room cried quietly. Some recorded, others simply clasped hands. The drama wasn't in shock value, but in finally seeing the invisible wounds of fame. When she finished, she said only, "We have to stop pretending this is normal." Within minutes, clips of Selena's speech ricocheted across every platform. A single Instagram live from inside the warehouse hit 100 million views before the hour was up. TikToks aggregated her most heart-rending lines. Twitter, now simply X, trended with every conceivable take from brave queen to cruel derision. Worse, social media platforms buckled. Instagram faced record outages. Group chats stopped loading. Filters lagged. Engineers scrambled behind the scenes as search terms related to Selena Gomez jumped by more than 2,000% worldwide. Misinformation, as always, flooded in. Edited clips circulated with sinister falsehoods. Some alleged a breakdown, others that Selena had quit music entirely, even though the evidence was right there in her own words. News channels, hungry for any angle, rotated experts every 15 minutes to analyze her every expression, her choice of words, the color of her dress. Was this what breaking the internet looked like now? Selena's fans circled the wagons immediately. They organized massive online support campaigns, creating hundreds of threads about empathy, compassion, and the harms of online bullying. Her family posted messages of love and solidarity, stating proudly that Selena has always been brave, but tonight she was more than that. She was real. But the critics weren't silent. Some called it a calculated PR stunt. Others, more cynically, accused her of manufacturing vulnerability in exchange for more eyeballs. There was an ugly chorus who attacked her looks, her voice, even her decision to air private pain in such a public way. For every heartfelt message, a troll appeared. For every respectful news write-up, a tabloid headline screamed, "Selena meltdown," with flashing gifs. And so, the cycle spun again, only now with the added irony that Selena herself had warned about exactly this in her speech. Much has been written about breaking the internet before, usually about viral dances, record-shattering selfies, or impossible moments of fandom. But rarely has a celebrity managed to spark a conversation that's both so personal and so universally felt. Industry experts wonder aloud, is the age of filter perfection finally over? Will other pop stars take a cue from Selena and reveal more of their own struggle, the side that can't be lit perfectly or smoothed by an app? Record labels, managers, and PR teams scrambled to revise strategies overnight. Suddenly, authenticity wasn't just a buzzword, it was a demand. But the risk was obvious. Not every star is ready or able to make themselves that vulnerable without breaking entirely. Sponsors fretted. Talk shows rebooked panels, hoping to squeeze every ounce of drama from the fallout. Meanwhile, Selena Gomez retreated, offline for a while, leaving the rest of the world to argue over what she'd actually said and what it all meant. It's tempting to shrug, point at another celebrity overexposed and overwrought, and move on. But what Selena Gomez did that night wasn't just headline fodder. It was a modern fable, a cautionary tale about fandom, fame, and the fragile reality behind every glossy screen. In many ways, the real shock isn't that things are out of control, or even that they turn scary.